some wrestling fans in here?
Yeah!
Our Suds right here. He was on the hiring committee that hired me. J.D. Birdman, couple-time All-American, great guy. So thanks for the warm welcome, and Josiah PK for the invitation to be here among so many who've achieved extraordinary things already. I was blown away. It was my first event. Can you help with this? My first time I've been to one of these events. I can't believe the youth. That's how young everyone looks. I guess I'm getting so much older, and everyone's just young, staying young. So, yeah, I see builders, leaders, innovators, people who've climbed mountains in your own areas, I'm sure, in own arenas, done amazing things. I'm honored to share a few thoughts tonight on something that shaped my life quite a bit, and that's every step of my path has been shaped by mentors. I have an incredible mentorship in my life, and I'll just share a little bit about that. And I'm grateful for so many, as probably you are as well. So the cornerstone of our lives, of my life, is solidified, hardened, and built on the mentors we choose. You know, not every home provides that. Some do, some don't. But every human should ponder how they got here, who they're becoming, who they will follow, and why will you follow this or that person. In wrestling and in life, we say there's no standing still, right? You're either progressing or regressing. There's no stasis in the sport or in life. Life is a journey to become. Every day, every decision either moves you, me, each of us, closer to who we are capable of being, or it pulls us backward. And the single greatest accelerator on this journey, the single greatest accelerator on each of our journeys, are the right mentors at the right time. I've been lucky, blessed, really, to have a constellation of them lighting my way along my life. Been really, really blessed. It started in my home with my older brother, Frank. Anybody here got an older brother?
Yep.
Older brothers are priceless. This guy was an amazing, special person in my life. 2 years old. He's now the chairman of one of the largest law firms in the country, DLA Piper. He was my brother, a great man, who set a standard, an incredibly high standard for me. My home, hopefully yours was as well, was an incubator of love and trust. I was blessed. Not everybody gets that. I did. My parents and grandparents poured into us. We felt loved. We witnessed love. Quiet, steady people who taught me that character isn't loud, it's consistent. It shows up. It allows us to do the unthinkable, and it always shows up. My life was riddled with people that constantly showed up. My grandfather could fix anything with his hands and a little patience. He showed me that real strength is endurance, not just force. He and my grandmother opened their home to us when my mom and my 2 siblings needed a place, and they allowed us to live in the upstairs of their home. My mom, my 2 siblings, and I all shared a room for 3 years. My parents modeled sacrifice and belief. My mom especially, who never let can't enter our vocabulary. She taught us to work hard. She was an example, a waitress. She was a waitress. Her job was to earn enough to pay for food on our table. My stepfather was a butcher. She married him and he had 4 children. We were like the Brady Bunch +1. The greatest title available on this planet is mom. And the second greatest is dad. Then come neighborhood friends, right? Those iron sharpening iron brothers who called me out when I got comfortable. Who celebrated my wins louder than I did, and who showed up when things got hard. As friends do. They walk along you. Co-workers and assistant coaches over the years, men and women who challenged my thinking, covered my blind spots, and reminded me that leadership isn't about being the smartest in the room. It's about making everyone else better. About believing in and empowering others. It's what we all want. We want to be heard and we want to be believed in. And of course, coaches. I wrestled, as Josiah said, at the University of Iowa under a legendary coach, Dan Gable, and others. And he didn't just teach me technique, he taught me how to suffer well, how to choose discomfort, because growth lives on the other side of discomfort. That's where the magic is. When I became a head coach myself here at Ohio State, I leaned on mentors, right? I leaned on other coaches here at Ohio State, people that built programs, who shared their scars so I didn't have to earn every one myself. Humans led me for so long. They made a difference. Then I met God. I was 36 years old when I met God. It was in the midst of unchosen suffering. In the world at that time crushed me, but God would lift me. On February 16, 2004, at 7:45 p.m., 22 years ago, my 5-year-old son died of a massive heart attack at our dinner table. Our lives were shattered. Our 3 other children watched as I tried to save T. His name was T. He was 5. He's the most influential person I've come across. Losing him, I call it unchosen suffering. There's chosen suffering, we choose it, and then there's unchosen suffering. The kind you want no part of. We don't ask for it. I didn't ask for this. I didn't need this in my life. But what happened, I started to think more deeply. Simple question, where is T? What happens when we die? Why am I here? Where am I going? Who am I becoming? This is when I looked up. I turned to God, not because I was weak, but rather because the facts pointed me to Him over chance. See, it's His mentorship and my choice to be His disciple that really transformed me more than anything else in my life. My earthly relationships didn't just help me win duels and national titles, they helped me become. Right? We're all on this journey to become. We should be better tomorrow than we were yesterday, and better next year than we were this year. That's the goal. That's the purpose. They shape my philosophy, my resilience, even how I father my kids and lead young men today. So here's what I've learned from all of them, the mentors in my life. It isn't about finding a guru who has all the answers. That's not what this is about. It's about surrounding yourself with people who see things you can't see, about your potential, your blind spots, your next level. They cause us to reflect, right? The right people in your life cause you to reflect, to look in the mirror. This is where the struggle and the magic is found. It's found in the mirror, your own mirror, not that of others. And here's the part that's easy to forget when you're successful. You still need these people. You need people. They're here to be in connection. We all walk through COVID. We know what it's like to be in silos. The higher you climb, the more subtle the regressions can be. Complacency. Complacency creeps in. Ego gets louder. Perspective narrows. That's when you need voices. Trusted, honest voices. I've had them my whole life. I'm blessed. I'm a blessed person. Mom and Dad, nothing but truth in my house. And they'll tell you the truth, and those are the people you need. Even if it stings, they'll tell you the truth. And of course, humans certainly guide here, but far greater is our God. The ultimate source of wisdom comes from Him, who desires to know us and love us and lead us. He is the answer above all others. He is our manuscript on how to live well. He wrote the book on it. So tonight I want to challenge each of you, because you're exactly the kind of people who can change lives. You're here for a reason. You're difference makers in the community. Probably were in your homes. So first, be intentional about who you let speak into your journey. Protect your eyes. Protect your ears. Protect your time. Choose well. Seek out mentors who are ahead of you in character, not just achievement. Ask hard questions. Listen more than you talk. And when they give you tough feedback, don't defend. Absorb it. Take it in. Listen. Listen well. The best I've been around are incredible listeners. If you haven't yet, question how you got here. And dig into finding the answer. I don't mean how you got here. I know how I got here. My Tesla drove me. Third floor, park, came up the elevator. I'm talking hang on this rock, flying at 76,000 miles an hour. But everything seems to be smooth in many ways. How did you get here? The facts are available. Here's the real deal. It's either chance, there's only two options. It's either chance or God. One is true, one is false. Make that the most important decision of your life. I know it became that at 36 for me. The single most important decision of my life. Am I here by accident or the divine plan for my life? Second, pay it forward. You don't have to be perfect to mentor. You just have to be present and honest. Authenticity. Authenticity moves the needle. Love is transformational. We all know that. There's nothing like receiving and giving deep love. A 15-minute coffee, a quick text when someone's struggling, sharing a lesson from your own scar tissue. Those small acts compound. I've seen it in our wrestling room. One upperclassman encouragement to a young freshman, helping him with his doubt, his lack of belief, how it can transform him. The same is true in boardrooms, startups, and most importantly, family dinners. And finally, remember the journey to become never ends. Even at the top of your game, you're still learning, you're still becoming. It's never ending until you take your last breath. We're always becoming. Progress or regress, there's no middle ground. So tonight, we don't have glasses, but I thought maybe we'd have a glass and kind of raise the glass. We can kind of lift our hands up. Let's toast to the mentors who got us here. And to the ones who will become for someone else. Let's toast to that. And most importantly, to a God that deeply loves us. Because the greatest legacy any of us can leave isn't what we build. It's who we become and who and how we help others to become. So I appreciate being here tonight. God bless you. Go Bucks.